So guys, here's the heart of the matter. Fuel prices are not going any lower and traffic is just getting worse. So, what's a guy to do? Enter the hybrid, specifically this GWM Haval H6 Max. This is the base variant, but guys, don't let that fool you. There's nothing basic about this Haval H6 Max. So in this video, we're gonna test out everything. We're gonna drive it on the city, on the highway, test its practicality, and of course, its fuel efficiency. Come to a conclusion that whether or not you should seriously consider this GWM Haval H6 Max. My name is Paul, and you're watching Test Drive PH. I'll start this review with my thoughts on the Haval H6 design. A few words to describe it is it's confident and refined. At the front, it's clear GWM wasn't going to follow convention with slapping in a big, bold grille. Instead, the Star Matrix front grille is with its layered air vents and intelligent LED headlamp. The Haval H6 looks timeless and makes it unique in a sea of crossovers and big SUVs. From the back, the long Haval badge is proudly displayed, and the taillight design is one that a few years back wouldn't have been possible. I love that the 18-inch wheel don't stand out like a baller thug showing its rims. Instead, it's a seamless design that blends well with the car's overall look. It's obvious, GWM wants to show its manufacturing and design is world class. And I do think they pulled it off. Alright guys, let's check out the interior of this Haval H6 Max. So for this particular unit, we have a combination of a pearl white and then rose gold and black. I think it's very tastefully done. I like it a lot. You have a rotary dial for this is your gear shifter, it's your electronic shifter basically. With an introductory price of 1,788,000, the Haval H6 Max is available in Atlantis Blue, Jet Black, Brilliant White, Metal Gray, and Ruby Red. You have two cup holders here. You have auto hold here. Decent amount of space for the center console here. Another more space underneath the console as well. And then you have a 10.25-inch touchscreen that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Definitely one of the best systems that I've used. It has excellent cameras, and then for adjustments for the driver, you have fully adjustable tilting and telescoping steering wheel here. Of course, you have your multimedia controls, you have voice control. There's a couple of buttons here that you can program as well. On the driver's side adjustments, you have pretty much everything that you need. You can move the seat forward and back, tilt your seat back and forth, and then if you want to adjust a little bit the back. Very nice interior to be in. The seats are very comfy here. You have very nice material. All right, check out the rear passenger side here. I gotta tell you, for a 5-seater SUV here, pretty big. I got tons of leg room. I'm 5'6". Even with this big, beautiful sunroof that they have here, I still got a lot of space for my legs. This is my driving position, and then I have you have two cup holders, you have two USB ports, then you have your two air vents here. You also have a decent space here for the side here, and then by the way, guys, this has 8 speakers, which is very good. I really like the audio system for this car. My wife loves it a lot because it matches the her music. It's finely tuned for that. And then yeah, um, another feature that I like about this is the car would be a little bit annoying actually if you don't put your seatbelt. Um, for everybody. For example, if you don't put in your seatbelt for the driver, the car won't even move, and then you're gonna hear all those bells and warnings for all the passengers whoever is seated here. So that's a good thing because after all, we should keep safe. Speaking of keeping safe, the Haval H6 Max has a multitude of safety systems such as lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, emergency lane keeping, lane center keeping assist, forward collision and rear collision warning. It has an all scenario automatic emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert and braking, a 360-degree view camera, intelligence DOS system, and it has blind spot detection. Okay, let's check the kick sensor here. Okay, there you go. Very nice. So when it comes to the luggage though, you do have this very nice cover here. Then fortunately you don't have a spare wheel. However, you do have a first aid kit, you have a tire repair kit, you have your um, early warning device here, and you have fire extinguisher. Finally, we go with the Haval's H6 engine. It has a total horsepower of 240 and a ton of torque with 530 Newton meters available. It has a dedicated hybrid transmission and has standard, sport, eco, and even snow driving modes. So guys, I've been driving the Haval H6 Max for about 3 days now, but actually almost a week. And this is what I think about its driving. First of all, it's got a lot of power. When you floor it, you definitely can feel the 530 Newton meters of torque. So it's pretty quick on its feet, especially when you floor it. So even now, when I'm just in normal mode, when I floor it, yeah, really quick. And but besides that, of course, this is a hybrid, and really one of the highlights of this car is the fuel consumption. So I've been averaging for about, this is on heavy traffic, right? Really heavy traffic, about 12 kilometers per liter. And then on the highway, it's almost about 20 kilometers per liter on the highway. And that's really awesome, especially for the size and especially for the size of this kind of vehicle. It's remarkable actually. And I've also, with that rating, I've been shooting this 5-seater SUV for so many times. I've been idling and shooting it on the side, and still, it's saved me a lot of fuel. And then there's another issue with the with the horn. Look at that! I really have to punch it, not just press it. I have to punch it. And I don't know if you hear that. So basically right now I'm surrounded by A lot of traffic, a lot of motorcycles, and basically the system is pretty loud. And yeah, it's sometimes it can be really annoying because, for example, Manila traffic, and then you're surrounded by motorcycles. They're around you, so they're yung mga sensor. So it's quite annoying. Or for example, when you're trying to cross lanes, let's say maybe 2 or 3 lanes, and it's gonna go crazy. The alarm is just gonna, it will get annoying. But well, I suppose at least it's gonna keep you safe. And then the practicality, well, it's pretty massive at the back, especially for the passengers. Um, my kids love it because they have a ton of leg room. And then other cool things that I really liked here is, for example, on the instrument panel, it will also integrate. You can actually see your the directions, the Android, the maps on the screen itself. So it will tell you where to turn, so that you don't even have to look at the screen. So that's really good. And then you can also customize what other side if you want. For example, on the setting that I have now, it's consumption, fuel consumption. So that's really good. Another is the safety systems. I think that's really, really good. This is, it's not perfect, of course, but based on what I've used, the adaptive cruise control, the lane keep assist, on the highway, I think it's done a pretty good job. Really, pretty good job. Yeah, pretty good job. Okay, so let's go with the some of the negatives. So again, the number one would be the turning circle. You really have to work the steering wheel in order to make a U-turn, make a 3-point turn. It's kind of like maybe 3.5, something like that. And then probably, a lot of reviewers have said that's pretty quiet. And for me, as long as the road is smooth, it's totally fine. It's really good. But there's something about its insulation, or how the cabin is, sheltered from the noise outside. Because when I've driven this on heavy traffic on a rush hour, and I could really hear not only the motorcycles, the cars outside, but sometimes even the conversations of the of the motorcyclists. So that was kind of weird. And although there is a cure for that, which is you just have to use the really very good, the 8-speaker audio system that they have here. It's excellent. So you can probably get rid of that. Ride-wise, it's pretty good as long as you set it up with the correct PSI on your tires. Because when I first started, it was the wrong PSI, but I set it at the 35 PSI for all tires, and it's dramatically changed, and the ride is way, way better. So overall, I've really enjoyed testing this car for a week. So thank you again to the guys at GWM for giving me my first lendout. It's been a really good experience with this car. I'm gonna miss this. This is kind of like my first love lendout. And yeah.
Alright guys, before I end this video, so I know a lot of people want to talk about the warranty coverage of the GWM here in the Philippines. So for this particular car, GWM is offering an 8 years or 160,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, on a warranty on the hybrid system drive motor, motor controller, and even the battery pack. Also, they're offering a 5-year warranty or 150,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, bumper to bumper warranty. And finally, they even have a 3-year warranty on the paint and infotainment system. So I think that's pretty competitive, especially that for a hybrid system drive motor. So at least that gives you peace of mind.
So there you guys have it. If you're looking for a comfortable 5-seater SUV
and you're looking to save some money for your fuel, maybe even save the planet, you should seriously consider the GWM Haval H6 Max. This has been Paul again for Test Drive PH. Hope you like this video. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Leave me a like, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.